Hello, today we'll be discussing about one of the most important topics in Python, which is the if, elif, and else statements. For that, we have an example that if age is greater than or equal to 18, our program will print you are eligible to vote. We have set our age equal to 19, so if we run the program, the terminal will print you are eligible to vote. But if we decrease the age less than 18, for example, if we set the age equal to 17, the terminal will print nothing since we have given no condition. For that, we will add the else block, which is else print you are not eligible to vote. So for every age that is not less than or greater than 18, which means for every age that is less than 18, our program will print you are not eligible to vote. Since we have set the age to 18, our program printed you are not eligible to vote. So this was a very basic example of if and else block. Now let us introduce the elif block. The program jumps on the elif block or checks the condition of the elif block only if the if condition is false. If the if condition is correct, the program will not jump to the elif block or not check the elif block. Here we have taken a variable as marks and set it to 99. The first condition is if marks is equal to 100, or if marks is exactly equal to 100, the program will output grade A+. And if this condition is false, the program will jump to the next block and check this statement, which is elif marks is greater than or equal to 90, which is else if. Elif is also known as else if, but the terminology we use in Python is elif. So if the first statement is wrong, which is if marks is not exactly equal to 100, the second block will be checked, which is marks is greater than or equal to 90, and for that the grade A will be printed. If the first two blocks are incorrect, the program will check the third block, which is elif marks is greater than or equal to 70. So if the marks are greater than or equal to 70, the program will print grade B. And if all three of the first three blocks are incorrect, the program will check the fourth block, which is if marks is greater than or equal to 50, the program will print grade C. And if all of the above blocks are incorrect, the program will simply execute the else block, which is grade is equals to fail. So we have set our marks to 99. Let us check what the program outputs. The program is supposed to output grade A, and it did output grade A since the marks was 99. So if we change the variable and make it 100, so we're supposed to get the grade A+, since the marks is exactly equal to 100. And similarly, if we make our marks something less than 50, for example 49, we will get the fail. See, we got the grade fail. So in this example, we discussed the elif statements along with the if and else statements and how they are incorporated in a simple example. So for our last example, we are considering two variables, which is marks and age. We have set the marks equal to 85 and we have set the age equal to 17. Our first condition if states that if marks is greater than or equal to 90 and age is greater than or equal to 18, the AND statement shows that both these conditions must be true for the if block to get executed. So if the marks is greater than or equal to 90 and the age is greater than or equal to 18, the program will print excellent result and eligible for scholarship. And if any of these two statements is incorrect, the program will simply jump to the next block, which is elif marks is greater than or equal to 80 and marks is less than or equal to 89, which simply states that marks must lie between 80 to 89. And for any age, if marks lies between 80 to 89, our program will print very good result. And if the first two blocks are incorrect, the program will jump to the third block, which is if marks is less than 50 for any age, since the age is not considered in the condition, so we will just assume that for any age, if marks is less than 50, our program will print failed. And if the first three blocks are not, if the conditions of the first three blocks are not correct, the program will check the fourth block, which is if age is equal to 17, or if age is exactly equal to 17, our program will print average result, but student is 17 years old. And if any of these blocks are not correct, our program will simply execute the else block, which is result recorded. So for our given marks 85 and for our given age 70, we will run this program. We will run this program, and here we got very good result, which is the first Elif statement, since the marks lies between 80 to 89, and for marks lying between 80 to 89, the instruction was given to print the statement very good result. So if we tamper the marks here, for example, if we make the marks above 90, let's say 92, program is supposed to print average result, but student is 17 years old. Since the statement, since for scholarship, we are only including the students which are 18 above. So if we make the age 18, our student will be eligible for scholarship. So here, and if we decrease the age which to less than 17, for example 16, it is showing result recorded, since we are not incorporating the ages below 17. So in this example, it was shown how to incorporate the AND statements in the if-elif blocks. That was it for this video. Thank you for watching.